Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Today is Tuesday, September 12th, 2023. We are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now, based on my current location in the state of New Mexico in the USA. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer. And I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this channel. Dr. Pillai has said the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is a divine light being associated with each of them. In doing the puja, we are connecting with those light beings, and we are inviting their positive blessings to flow into us and also into our world. To do the puja, I'm using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I have drawn the chart in chalk on a little blackboard that's laying flat on a side table here. Also, for doing the puja, I have a container of water, a lit tea light, an incense stick, a bell, a raisin, and a bowl of fresh flower petals. I start with sprinkling a few drops of water on all four sides of the blackboard chart to purify the space where the puja is happening. I also sprinkle a few drops of water on top of my own head to symbolically purify myself, and I send a few drops of water out into space, symbolically towards all of you, so that everyone, whether you're watching it live or later on a replay, is purified going into the puja. We start with invoking Ganesha, the archetype who removes obstacles. Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang. I ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja, and I ask him to remove obstacles in the lives of all the participants, in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of your life. I ask him to remove obstacles for all of us, now and always. Next, we do a short Tamil chant, asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Harvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Harvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Harvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank St. Gnanasamunda for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now we turn our attention to the time Shaktis, or the time elements that are active in my local area. We start with honoring the planet that's ruling the day. Today is Tuesday, ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on top of Mars on the blackboard chart. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Mars, actually, we start with honoring the planet ruling the ascendant sign. The ascendant sign is represented here with the letters AC. The ascendant is Kanya or Virgo, the ascendant sign coming up on the eastern horizon in my local area. We start with honoring the planet ruling the ascendant sign, which is Mercury, who is retrograde right now, extra powerful. I put flower petals on top of Mercury. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Now, starting in the ascendant, we'll go around the chart and stop in each sign that has one or more planets. Now we honor Mars for being in Virgo. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Mars is in a star called Hasta. A star is symbolized as an open hand in blessing. Excuse me, just 1 second. We honor Hasta. Om Hastaye Namaha. Om Hastaye Namaha. Om Hastaye Namaha. Hasta star is ruled by Savitur, a form of the sun that helps us to use the creative energies of mantras to create positive change. This is a form of the sun that we're honoring. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Saviturye Namaha. Om Saviturye Namaha. Om Saviturye Namaha. Hasta star is ruled by the moon. We're doing time Shaktis. Oh, I'm really out of focus this morning. We did Mars because he's the planet that rules the day. I'm backing up. We're doing the star that the moon is in, which is Aslesha. We'll come back to going around the chart in just a moment. We honor Aslesha, the star the moon is in, star of mystical power. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Next, we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. At the moment, it's the 13th waning moon, called Trayodasi in Sanskrit. Om Trayodasi Devye Namaha. Om Trayodasi Devye Namaha. Om Trayodasi Devye Namaha. Next, we honor the sun for being the planet that's ruling the hour in my local area. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we acknowledge the yoga and the Karuna time elements. Dr. Pillai said, for these, we don't use flower petals. The yoga right now is one called Shiva, which has energies that are benevolent. Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. And the Karuna that's active right now is one called Venetia, which has energies that are mercantile. Venetia, Venetia, Venetia. Now we return to what we were doing, honoring the planets in the chart of now. We had honored Mercury for ruling the ascendant sign. We've honored Mars for being in Virgo. We've honored the star he's in, Hasta. We've honored the archetype that rules that star, Savitur. And now we honor the moon for ruling the Hasta star. I put flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Now we pause for a moment and reflect on Kanya or Virgo, the most analytical and detail-oriented of all the zodiac signs, today containing Mars, planet of courage and willpower, planet that likes to take practical action to solve problems. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now, going in a clockwise direction around the chart, the next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu. I put flower petals on him. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Chitra, a star that can give blessings for creativity and craftsmanship. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Chitra's star is ruled by Tvashtar, an archetype who is a divine master craftsman. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Om Tvashtarye Namaha. Chitra's star is ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Next, we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign of balance, fairness, harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto, who is retrograde and extra powerful. I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Krum Gruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Gruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Gruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that can give blessings for long-lasting success. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 archetypes who work together to fight the big battles of the universe. It is their teamwork that brings the victory. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Uttarashada star, which is the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities, today containing Pluto, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can help with rationality and science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn, who is retrograde and extra powerful. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Satyabhisha, a star that can give blessings for healing and also for interest in esoteric subjects. I put the flower petals on Saturn, who is retrograde, extra powerful. Om Satyabhishaye Namaha. Om Satyabhishaye Namaha. Om Satyabhishaye Namaha. Satyabhisha's star is ruled by Varuna, archetype associated with the rain and the oceans. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Satyabhisha's star is ruled by Rahu. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha or Aquarius, the most humanitarian and service-oriented of all the zodiac signs, today containing Saturn, planet of patience, compassion, planet of structure, and perseverance. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Meena or Pisces, which today contains Neptune, who is also retrograde and extra powerful. I put flower petals on Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Purvabhadrapada, a star that Dr. Pillai says can help us with blessings towards enlightenment, charity, and purification. I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada's star is ruled by Aja Ekapada, an archetype who can help us to experience deeper levels of stillness and forgiveness. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada's star is ruled by Jupiter. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Jupiter also rules Pisces, so we are honoring him again for being the planet ruling the sign. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena or Pisces, a zodiac sign that is the most transcendental and metaphysical of all the zodiac signs, today containing Neptune, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can help with our intuition and also help us with understanding and noticing our own inner life. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi sign with the planet in it is Misha, or Aries, which today contains Rahu and Jupiter, who is retrograde, extra powerful, and Uranus, who is retrograde, extra powerful. All three of them are in a separate star, so we honor each of them separately. I start with Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Rahu is in a star called Ashwini, a star that can give blessings for both health and for healing and for speed. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Om Ashwinihe Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by the Ashwini Kumars, horse-headed twins who have tremendous healing abilities. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by Ketu. I put flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Next, we honor Jupiter, who is retrograde. We honor him for being in Aries. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Jupiter is in a star called Bharani, a star symbolized as a yoni, a symbol representing the female private parts. This is a star with a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti, or power, or energy. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Yama, an archetype of justice. Om Yamahe Namaha. Om Yamahe Namaha. Om Yamahe Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Next, we honor Uranus, who is retrograde, extra powerful, for being in Aries. I put the flower petals on Uranus. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Uranus is in a star called Kritika, a star that can give blessings for truth. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Kritika star is ruled by Agni, archetype associated with the fire element. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Kritika star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalayha Namaha. Om Mangalayha Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha or Aries, a zodiac sign that is a fire sign with very active energy, today containing Rahu, planet that helps us to think outside the box. Jupiter, planet that helps with everything related to spirituality, and also a planet that can help to expand wealth, and a planet that helps with everything related to banking or legal matters. And Uranus, a planet that Dr. Pillai says can give blessings for creative abilities, success in life, higher intelligence, and astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Karkataka or Cancer, which today contains Venus and also the moon. Both Venus and the moon are in the same star, so we will honor both of them before we invoke the star. I start with honoring Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Next, we honor the moon for being in Cancer. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Venus and the moon are both in a star called Aslesha, a star that can give blessings for mystical power. I put the flower petals across Venus and the moon. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Om Asleshaye Namaha. Aslesha's star is ruled by the Nagas, ancient light beings who know secrets about cycles of time and have great wisdom. Om Nagasye Namaha. Om Nagasye Namaha. Om Nagasye Namaha. Aslesha's star is ruled by Mercury. I put flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules the zodiac sign of Cancer, which is the moon. I put flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Karkataka or Cancer, the most emotionally sensitive of all the zodiac signs, today containing Venus, planet of love and beauty and joy, planet that helps us to enjoy material plane comforts and also the arts, and the moon, which is our mind and our emotions, and a planet that can help us to be receptive to light. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The last zodiac sign in our travel around the chart today that has a planet in it is Simha or Leo, which today contains Mercury, who is retrograde, extra powerful, and the sun. Both Mercury and the sun are in the same star, so we honor both of them before we invoke the star. I start with Mercury. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Om Buddhaheha Namaha. Next, we honor the sun for being in Leo. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Both Mercury and the sun are in a star called Purva Phalguni, a star that gives blessings for relationship and also blessings for rest and relaxation. Om Purvapagunaye Namaha. Om Purvapagunaye Namaha. Om Purvapagunaye Namaha. Purvapaguni's star is ruled by Bhagya, an archetype who can give blessings for good fortune. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Om Bhagyaye Namaha. Purvapaguni's star is ruled by Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Leo, which is the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Simha or Leo, a zodiac sign that can give blessings for leadership and power. Today containing Mercury, planet of communication and business, planet that helps with computers and online marketing, and the sun, which is our soul, and also a planet so important for our health and our self-esteem. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now I take a lit tea light and I hold it in my right hand above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the many piles of flower petals. And in the air, I circle the tea light around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light to all these divine beings we've just invoked. Next, I take a lit incense stick to offer the air element and also a sweet fragrance. And I circle this above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Now I'm going to take a bell to offer the element of sound. Now I take a raisin, a small fruit representing the earth element, and I circle this above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. And later in the day, I will eat that raisin as a piece of prasad or blessed food. Right now, I make prayer hands and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking each one of them to send their blessings into all of us and also into our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do short Q&A. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all so much for joining us. I truly appreciate your participation and support. Right now, we have a few moments. If you wish to post a question in the chat, I will do my best to try to answer it. Today, in my area, is the 13th waning moon. It's a pradosham, which is a good time to do karma removal activities in that hour and a half before sunset. For example, chanting Tirunelakantam, rolling lemons around your head, your neck, your throat, your shoulders, your heart, chanting Tirunelakantam and then cutting them to dissolve negative karma, pouring milk over a Shivalingam while chanting Tirunelakantam, those types of things in that hour and a half before sunset. Because it's a Monday, it's called Soma Pradosham. Soma is one of the names of the moon. And it's especially a good time for dissolving karma, mental or emotional types of issues. So that's happening today. Okay, checking the chat to see if there's any question today. Not seeing anything right now. I know there's a little bit of lag from when I talk to when you're hearing it over the YouTube, but just checking right now. Okay, so I want to be respectful to your time. I'll go ahead and close out for today. Again, thank you very much to everyone who clicks on the like button and subscribes to the channel, as it does help the channel to grow. Namaste. The light in me truly honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all.